Okay, we back with my man Whip Skip. It's my brother from another. Shout out to Fig, Pablo, Gomez, and everybody that's been riding with me. The new people we have now. I see you, Transitioning Queen. Thank you for coming in here to talk about your story. Appreciate Mr. Marco. Thank you. Destiny Canada. Thank you guys for helping us out. Gradually doing everything we said we were going to do. The vision is clearer now. So
it's a process.
it's a process, you know. It feels good, man, to have people actually listening to you.
Yeah, man.
Like, you know, so for every follower, thank you. Let's get it. Watching NBA, you and I, we talk all the time on that one. Who do you think is going to get the championship?
Crazy, man. Crazy. I had the Celtics coming out the East, and I picked Toronto last night, which was just crazy. But the Celtics, I see them coming out the East. If you look at it, the Celtics got 4 starting all-stars, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see. I know Gomez, he like Miami. And,
Well, he's from Miami,
yeah. So shout out to him. I mean, if they win it, I'm happy for you. But I just think that the Celtics coming out the East. But as far as the championship, I don't see anyone out the East beating the Lakers or the Clippers. Like that's what everybody wants to see. That's gonna be like a really good
series.
Yeah.
You know what though? Yesterday was like the first time I just found out this guy is not even playing because the Celtics are playing
Hayward.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm like, they are playing such a good game.
Yeah.
You don't even notice like one of their best players is not actually playing. I saw that yesterday. Like, wow, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
This guy was not playing.
But he'll be back for the conference finals. He was cleared to play about 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
But he came back to the bubble and he's in quarantine. And before, if he plays, they want to, because the professional sports, I do give them props for taking this coronavirus thing very seriously. And
it's real.
Yes,
it is real.
They have this technology, and they're also so before he can play, they're going back to see everybody that he was in contact with, the places that he went, the whole nine. So, but now that since the Celtics swept, if not game 1, he should be ready for game 2.
You see what I'm thinking? The reason I picked Miami, I was thinking if the Raptors won, it would have been the Raptors going all the way. I just think the Miami, man, Butler, man, like, they're a bunch of dogs. Like, they are so rough. And Raptors played the same way. You know, that would have been... I think the Celtics, they are so finesse. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't see any dog in there like the way we see with the Heat, man. All those boys, they're very scrappy. That's why I think they're going to take...
I've always been a fan of defense winning championship. And if you look in the playoffs right now, the only team that plays solidified defense is the Celtics.
You don't think the Clippers play defense?
No. They play defense in spurts, but you can still put up 110, 120 points on the Clippers. Look at the Celtics. Man, the Celtics giving up 95, 100 points a game, which in this day and age is not heard of. Like, for an NBA team to not score at least 106, 107 points,
right?
You like, what? But you look at the Celtics, not just in this series, in the last series, and you can't say that, you know, Toronto couldn't score. Toronto was putting up 130, 140 points some games. But you can't score 87, 93 points a game against the Celtics. Like,
man, Toronto is a good team, man.
Right.
If Kawhi stayed there, that would have easily be a dynasty, man. That's a good I didn't know they were that good, but they had a great season. So who you think is gonna win the championship?
Here we go. They don't think I'm hating on LeBron again. Me, I like the Clippers. And
You actually think the Clippers will be like the
Yes.
Lakers look like they got two teams, man.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is the Lakers starting five is great. But their bench, the Clippers bench is outstanding. So like Paul George, Kawhi, they can both go to the bench, not at the same time or whatever, but their bench can hold them down. Like me, and you know, I'm a better. Like I hate for LeBron to come out the game. Because when LeBron come out the game, that 18-point lead drops down to 6.
You don't think AD carrying them?
When LeBron is in the game. And I'm saying AD, he might do his thing too, but I'm specifically speaking of when they both go out at times.
So you think the Clippers gonna beat them?
Again, that's my personal opinion, but I don't care whoever I put my money on, that's who
Now, let me ask you,
that's who I root for.
when people keep saying that, if we look at, I'm gonna ask you this real quick. We're gonna go back to the playoffs.
Oh, this must be controversial, man. Go ahead. He said we're gonna ask real quick, like, hey, don't talk too long.
Do you think LeBron will ever be the greatest player of all time?
No. All right,
Why?
Because you already know, man. Look, I'm telling you, man. When you dealing with the GOAT, you're not only dealing with accolades. You're dealing with that monster, that beast inside, you know what I mean? Like
That killer mentality, that Mamba mentality.
yes, and i.e. Allen Iverson. Like again, I think I'm hating on LeBron, but I didn't say it. He said it. He's not that type of player. He don't have that killer instinct as to go out and just say, just like you look at 60-point games or this and that, and I know LeBron want to get his players involved, but that's what I'm speaking of. That's the type of player that he is. But then you take yourself and you say, if I'm starting a team, or if I'm on the court in the hood, and I ain't talking about the ghetto. Hood is just short for neighborhood. So let's get that straight. So if you're in your hood, and you know how we used to do, you're playing 4-on-4, and you had a choice of picking players, and you have Jordan, Iverson, LeBron, and Kobe. Who are you gonna pick? Like, some might say LeBron. I'm not taking that away, but I'm talking about if you look, the majority probably gonna say either Jordan or Kobe. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking any, like me, if I had to do my top 3, those are my top 3. You got Jordan, you got Kobe, and you got LeBron. And again, I'm not just speaking of accolades, but I'm speaking of when you're talking about that beast within, you're talking about that killer instinct, you're talking about when the game is on the line, get out the way. I got this. We're down by 12. I need to take over. It's just a lot that goes into it.
If Butler takes Miami Heat to the finals with this team, and you compare it to the same Miami with LeBron,
hey, you must see my meme, man.
Which one?
That I sent Gomez yesterday.
So what was it?
I didn't make it. I'm a meme maker, but I didn't make this meme right here. I sent Gomez a meme yesterday that said that somebody else made, and it had LeBron on the Miami team, and it said this is what LeBron needed to take Miami to the finals, and it had a picture with Ray Allen, Bosh, and Wade. And it said this is all. I mean the Eastern Conference Finals, and it said that this is all that Butler needs, and it just had a picture of Dragic.
It's true though.
Yeah, so but that's another swipe at LeBron, man. Again, I don't want to take anything from LeBron. He's a great player. You know what I mean? But that's another swipe. But that's the thing too. You gotta have tough skin because if you're in the spotlight, just like right now, you don't hear really any negativity towards D-Suit A2.
Mm-mm.
But if you start making millions, guess what you're gonna start hearing? The negativity.
I'll take
You know
it.
what I mean? Like right now, ain't nobody talking about my hairline. But
They don't be picking stuff.
but if this goes viral, you
Uh-huh.
know what people gonna say? Oh man, his hairline is, you know what I mean? And I don't see anything wrong with my hairline, but they're gonna make his forehead is too shiny. They're gonna say something. So you gotta have that tough skin. So take it as
Yeah.
as constructive
That
criticism.
was in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With power comes great responsibility.
Right.
What's that? Yeah, that's
Stop being so sensitive and crying all the time.
crybaby. Huh? That's the era we're living in now. So check this out. So give and take. If the Clippers go against the Celtics, who do you think is going to win the town? West or East?
Oh, the West.
I think the West.
Man, the East has sucked ever since Michael Jordan retired, man. I'm just being honest.
But they won last year.
Yeah, why?
Kawhi.
I said why? Why did they win last year?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
When they went to the finals, who did they play in the finals last year?
Who do they play? I forgot.
Steph, Clay, and them.
No,
Durant.
for the final.
Yeah, Kawhi was on Toronto.
And they play Golden State.
Right.
Oh yeah, Durant was injured.
Clay got hurt.
Clay got hurt. And,
Yeah, that's
and Durant got injured too, right?
Yeah, Durant got hurt.
He got
and
into
tried
that
to
first
come
game.
back.
Yeah, he tried to come back.
That's
That's
fine.
true. It was Golden State. I went to. Gosh,
Golden
I
State
forgot all
would have won.
about that.
Golden State would have won again last year. Like,
If they had their squad.
yeah, like the East has just been weak ever since. I mean, even when like LeBron won with the Cavs and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
So,
Like,
but you don't think Kawhi need his accolade though? Like Kawhi balling though.
no, I've been a fan of Kawhi a long time ago. I said, again, they're gonna think I'm hating on LeBron. If Kawhi was flashy, people would be considering him,
One of the best. Yeah.
if not the best in the league right now. But it's because the guy go out and get you 38 points and you don't even know it. Like, unless you just really watch the game, or, you know what I mean? Like when people say I used to hear this all the time with Jordan, or he had a quiet 27 because, you expect Jordan to get. But with Kawhi, I've never seen a guy who can get a quiet 38. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not flashy. When he goes and dunk on people, it's not beating his chest. It's not rah, rah, rah. He just do his thing.
Do his job. Yeah.
It's no complaining. It's no, you see what I'm saying? But he's not flashy. If you look,
Donkey was like that too.
Yeah.
That's why people don't call him out like that. That's true. So, we got well, man, I'm so disappointed in my Houston now, man. What do you think we need in H Town, man?
you need chemistry.
The fuck? You don't think we need to get rid of our coach? I think we need Mark Jackson though.
Yeah. See, you just brought up Mark Jackson. Why everybody in the world thinks that Mark Jackson should get a job except the owners. But that's another topic. But with H-Town, I don't know. It's sort of like, I'm gonna tell you what the H-Town owner reminds me of. He reminds me of Dan Snyder with the Washington Redskins. A guy who has a lot of money, but he don't have the intelligence of, in you all's case, of basketball. Like Dan Snyder don't really have the intelligence of football. He just think, because I have a lot of money, I can construct a football team. In your case, a basketball team. So he hires these people and say, I'm not really going to have any input. I'm just going to give you total control and you do whatever you want. And so, because it's crazy to think that I will hire this coach and I'm going to let him get rid of all of my big men and say we're going to play small ball and that's how we're going to win.
And he has never won with that. Like, he's been doing it for years
Yeah,
now.
that's his way of thinking. When he was in Phoenix, he
Yeah,
did it.
he's been doing
When
it
he
for
was
years,
with the
but he
Knicks,
still
he
gets
did it.
his job, do it the same way.
That's crazy to me. He said, "I want my team to shoot 53s a game." No team in history has never and will ever win shooting 53s a game. That's just crazy. Like, it's almost like coming up with something and you like, you know what? I'm gonna be the first to brand this. Like, I'm gonna be the first one to put ketchup in my orange juice, and sooner or later it's gonna catch on. And you've been doing it for 8 years, and people still saying,
That
"Man,
shit
you
nasty,
stupid,
man."
man." But you like, "No, it's gonna catch on. It's gonna catch on.
It's coming.
Hey, man, put some
It's
ketchup.
like upcoming rappers.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna get a hit real soon,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you know it's garbage. I don't know, man. Man, that day was so bad. We lose the football, we lose basketball. And a friend of mine, I called him in Houston. He was like, "Yeah, we lost baseball that day, dude." I'm like, "God damn,
Yeah.
3 games." So I don't know, man. We almost done now. Let's talk football. They just started. You think Tampa is gonna get it? Because I'm
Yeah,
still
man.
picking the
Brady
Chiefs.
is gonna do his thing. The Chiefs looks really good. To be honest, I think Baltimore. I'm an Atlanta fan. I think we're gonna win it.
Yeah,
but
I'm not picking
with
Houston.
no bias. Baltimore, man, they lost a lot when they let Earl Thomas go. But again, off the field
Issues,
situations, yeah. But on a higher note, and I'm not really speaking negative. I'm just speaking my opinion and my thoughts. I don't see football lasting, or I don't see it being as productive. And here's why. The NBA and hockey and WNBA has lasted because they're all in a bubble.
The bubble, yeah.
They're getting tested daily. They're not in contact with each other. They're basically in isolation. But when you have, even with baseball, they're postponing games almost daily. But it goes on because there's so many teams. But in football, you have your 32 teams, but they mostly play on one day. And so the travel is still involved. When they get done with the travel, they're still coming home to their families. They're still in contact with different people. And if one person on the team gets it,
That's a wrap.
they gotta quarantine the whole team. So unless they do what we have to quarantine the whole team, football they won't, because in baseball they play every day, so you can postpone a game and you can play it 2 days later. And then sometimes they play back to back. They have the same team. They'll play at 3:00. Then that game will last 3.5 hours, and then they'll play again at 7:00.
Right.
But football, you can't do that. So if you postpone a game in football, it's like, all right, when are we gonna play? Because you can't postpone a game in football for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, once a week too.
And then again, are the teams gonna? If you get it, is the whole team gonna quarantine?
Might be 2 teams because you played against another team. They might want to quarantine the other team too.
Right. So it's just.
So you don't think it will last?
But I hope it lasts though, because I love football.
It's been a crazy year.
I
Bro.
love football. Yeah.
It's been a crazy year.
Hey,
We'll see.
We was told about this a long time ago, man. I see you got a lot of wine and liquor and stuff in your cellar, but I don't see no Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog told us about 2020 a long time ago, man. He told us this year was gonna be effed up, man.
Oh man!
He told us about it, man. Hey, shout out to Mad Dog.
Shout out Mad Dog.
We listen to you, big guy.
Yo, man, 2020 has been crazy. But you know what, man? We have a lot to be thankful for. Like, regardless, personally, I'll say personally, compared to last year, personally, I'll say 2020 has been it's been a blessing in its own way. So.
All right, you know how I told you, I'll say this before we end it, but some people look at the glass as half empty. I always look at the glass as half full. There's always a silver lining, man. If you can find it, with all the stuff that's going on in 2020, and I know some people had it worse than others.
Yeah.
But for me personally,
It's a wonderful year.
yeah, 2019 was my 2020. You know what I mean?
Personally, we talking personality.
Yeah, we're talking personally.
Personality.
2020 was, 2019 was my 2020. Because my 2020 has been great, man. My 2020,
got a lot to be thankful for.
Oh man,
2019 was the journey. We went on a journey, man. I look back at it. I have a lot to be thankful for. The people I'm surrounded with now, the things that is going on.
That was more than a journey, man. That was an exodus.
You crossed the Red Sea and all that, man.
All that, man. That was an exodus, big guy. Hey, man.
Oh man, yeah, it was. It was, my man.
Yeah, man.
We got a lot to be thankful for, man. Some of you guys don't understand.
Yeah.
When me and Weave sat down, I don't want to say much. This time last year, we were shooting a video. Bro, I guess we got done with the video. We sat
just
down.
Sat there, man. We just sat there, man.
And it's like,
It was
yo,
so crazy,
bro, I love you, man. I love you. And just like cried inside. The struggle was so real, man. So,
man.
if you see us smiling now, laughing, it's good to have good people around you.
If you see us smiling, hey man, don't think we being arrogant. Just say, hey, they deserve it, man. Hey man, we was out there, we was by the waterfront too. We was looking at the water, man. We was like, man.
It was started raining.
Hey man.
And then you gave me a call when you got that job, like. Oh man, your time will come, man. God is good, bro. Regardless, God is good.
You just gotta stay positive.
You
man.
gotta stay positive.
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
Talk to the universe, man. We have so much power within, because after that conversation, we still made up our mind and said, "Hey, it's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah,
regardless, we claim the universe and we're here." My man, Skip, man. Some things you never forget. You know, I put that stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, man.
I laughed so hard the day you called me, man. So, that's my man Skip. Next time we do this, it's going to be FaceTime. When you coming back?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm going to
Rhode
Island, Newport, Rhode Island. So I'm going to kick it with some folks who got money, man. And
hey, that might be a good network. You never know.
yeah, man, good network, man. And go do some stuff up there, man.
So you don't know when you're coming back?
Nah, I'm not sure.
Okay, next time I talk to Skip, he's gonna come out. We're gonna do FaceTime. Skip has been riding with me from day one. They say you never forget where you come from, man.
Yeah, man.
It's family, man. It's good to see you. You're leaving tomorrow, so you'll be safe. So each and every one of you subscribe to the page. This is what I'm going to post next week. I'll start posting on a Wednesday. I do Wednesday and Thursday now, and then the last one will be on a Monday, because it seems like on Friday, I might start doing FaceTime on Friday, man, after what I tried yesterday. So, you got anybody you want to say shout out? Well, let's say shout out to Tito, man. This haircut clean, man.
Yeah, Tito, he put me in
cleaned
there,
it up, man. He put it on game, man. Shout out to Tito, man. The whole what is it, Supreme Clientele?
Yeah, man.
Thank you for what you do. I'll be coming there real soon.
Yeah, hey, when you call, he's gonna have two people in front of you, man.
That is actually 4. He's black. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Thank God.
Tito is doing great, man. I'm so happy for him, man. He had a vision, man, and
followed it.
Yeah, man. And oh man, I'm so.
Boy, he has passion for it. If you have this period, man, if you have a passion for anything, go for it. Go for it. Like, we spend a lot of time doing this. You've been here now for, y'all get to just enjoy what we do, but it takes a long time to get together. The time we will never get back. So if you have passion for anything, go for it. This is the perfect time to do it. Don't do it for the money. And that's why a lot of
Oh,
people miss it.
right before we go, I want to say this so everybody know. Me and Gomez, we got a bet on the on the Celtics series.
Go pull.
Yeah, we bet a Zaxby Zalet Buffalo, and
Those gonna win.
with extra.
You going
ranks.
with Miami?
Oh, of course. You know you're going with Miami. I'm going with the Celtics, man. So I see you at Zaxby's, big guy. You know I like extra
Yeah,
toast.
I'm gonna post this on today.
Yeah, man. You know I like extra toast with my Zalet, man.
All right, man. Thank you guys for subscribing. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. And thanks to my brother Wick for coming to chill with me. We ate breakfast and we just chop it up, man. Y'all can say this is family, man. We've been knowing each other for years now, and it's a blessing in disguise. So God bless y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. Don't forget that.
Yes, sir.
Tough times don't last. All right, y'all have a good one.